Pacers fans, stand up. Let's get loud. It's game time. Let's meet the starters for your Indiana Pacers. Starting at 1 guard, 6'4", number 2, Andrew Nembhard. At forward, 6'5", number 00, Benedict Mathurin. In the middle, 6'11", number 33, Miles Turner. At the other forward, 6'8", number 43, Pascal Siakam. Back guard, 6'5", 0, Tyrese Haliburton.
Happy New Year's Eve. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports for the NBA. We're all dressed up and ready to go. And tonight, it'll be the Indiana Pacers going up against the Milwaukee Bucks. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Pascal Siakam.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. The guard and off guard are Lillard and Trent. And it's Beauchamp in at the 3 spot. And for the Pacers, Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Haliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. And it's Mathurin in at the small forward. So, Milwaukee will get the first possession. Well, Greg, we know tonight marks the end of the year, the calendar year, but we're still in the thick of this NBA season.
No doubt, Kevin. And for teams that aren't doing as well, this is a good opportunity to reset. Leave all your troubles in last year and usher in the new one with a new mindset.
Haliburton finds Nembhard. Here's Mathurin. Lopez grabs the board. Now it's ended down to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Rick Carlisle.
Talking about Damian Lillard, coach admitted they're zoned in with slowing him down. Coach said we know how dangerous he can be. Now we're prepared to mix it up and throw different defenders at him if possible. We don't want him to find his comfort zone. A difficult strategy to pull off, guys.
All right, thank you, David. Nembhard's shot is good.
Along with his other skills, Siakam can't pass the ball.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Lillard against Haliburton. Lillard outside. Shot clock at 6. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. Outside Mathurin. Turner against Giannis. Fires from deep. A shot by Nembhard, no good. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And that one's good by Giannis.
Inside, Giannis knows he's got all the tools, height, touch, power, it's all there.
Haliburton against Lillard. Haliburton outside. Outside Mathurin. Lillard against Haliburton. Siakam for 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Last time they met was in Milwaukee.
And the last time they were able to come away with that win because of their depth. Great production from the reserves.
Probably looking for more of the same here. As we know, a deep bench so crucial to any team's success.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And now we have a moment to recognize the Player of the Week in the Eastern Conference, Tyrese Halliburton.
Basketball is one of the few sports where good offense beats good defense, and nobody has had better offense than him lately. I don't think there's anybody in the league that could have slowed him down on offense. He was unstoppable, to say the least.
Now, here's Siakam. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Celtics in Boston.
He's passing another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved.
And Brent, the Bucks last season bowing out in the first round. And the injuries they sustained sure didn't help.
Well, there's just so much, Kevin, that is on the shoulders of Giannis. So to see him go down, with that, the hopes of a Milwaukee title run. It's a reoccurring theme that we talk about every year. You got to be healthy in the playoffs. And these guys have just had players that they rely upon not be ready.
Here's Lillard after Tyrese Halliburton was able to get the triple. Bucks passing it around. Here's Giannis. Scoring his third straight basket in 3 tries.
And I like that. Giannis slowing down just a little bit, in control there.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Halliburton looking around. Mathurin passes to Turner. Outside for Halliburton. Latrey. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner. Halliburton's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Pacers. Lillard dishes to Lopez. Pass to Lillard. Here's the 3. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Lillard with it, picked up by Turner. Here's Trent. He gets it in there. Trent's got 5 points so far.
Well, if you're not outside, you got to be inside. Nice touch by Gary Trent Jr.
Outside Mathurin. Turner against Lopez. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner.
And looking now at the numbers for Lillard. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. And tremendous confidence and consistency at the foul line. He ranks among the top 15 in free throw percentage.
And you noted it. His points per game average is unreal right now. He's literally propping up the team's offense, scoring whenever they need him to. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
It never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout, looking for a breather, and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. He's checked in for Indiana. This group has players swatting away the most shots in the league this month. The shot block leaders. Number 1, Miles Turner.
And guys, as the month has unfolded, his interior defense has gotten better and better.
Bucks trail by 4. Trent outside. Here's Beauchamp. Neesmith covering. Back to Antetokounmpo. Pulls it up. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
His touch from mid-range, and that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Halliburton outside. Turner against Lopez. The shot by Turner, no good.
The defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Got a piece of it. And stolen by Siakam. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That's on Brook Lopez.
First team foul.
Yeah, that was bound to get ugly. Turner is so assertive, working inside. Defense got messy.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far, they are hitting at a high clip.
I love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Both free throws good from Turner.
You just look at the trajectory of Turner's career. He was raw coming into the league, up and down for a number of years, but when he put it all together, he became the total package.
Antetokounmpo. And the turnover again by Milwaukee. And Brent, last season, Giannis became the first player in NBA history to average over 30 points a game on over 60% shooting from the field. I mean, jaw-dropping numbers.
Yeah, incredible stuff, Kevin. And when you think about how much basketball has changed, the variety of shots, the great big men that have dominated the NBA floors for so long, for Giannis to be able to do that in this day and age with the three-point evolution and revolution that's happened, it speaks to just how dominant a player he is.
Here's Beauchamp following the score by Tyrese Halliburton. Back to Lillard, looking to end the run. Pacers with the rebound.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
Knocked loose. Siakam finds Nembhard. Screen by Siakam. Down low. Lays it up and banks it in. Siakam's got 5 points so far.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Bucks passing it around. Here's Beauchamp. Bucket is good.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
Halliburton with it. In the game against Boston, very impressive. Siakam passes to Turner. Now, here's Neesmith. 5 to shoot. And Nembhard has it in the corner. No good on the three.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Antetokounmpo, no good.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Bucks are still trying to perfect their chemistry. Bobby Portis says things take time. You've got to keep continuing to build it. There's another level Dame and Giannis can get to. Just making it clockwork. Them continuing to get better at it opens the floor for everyone else on the court. Kevin?
Well, David, with those two guys, Dame and Giannis, it opens the floor up a lot. Hey, thanks for the report. Some changes for Indiana. Isaiah Jackson, he's checked in for Turner. Toppin comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Andrew Nembhard. Now, here's McConnell. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Pass to Halliburton. And here is Toppin. From past the arc. And it's Halliburton missing. Bucks trail by 6. Inside, here's Kuzma. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Kuz loves those inside shots, and he's working hard to find them.
Here's Halliburton. 8 points for him. Pass to Toppin. And the wide open shot from McConnell. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Pacers lead by 7.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Here's Prince. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Wow, Prince has a little daylight, and that shot looked true.
Indiana leading by 4. And here's McConnell. Halliburton outside. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
He was extremely sharp at the free throw line in their last outing.
First free throw is good.
You know, young players who come into the league, you want to see if they can bring it every night. Halliburton has certainly fit that bill.
Halliburton hits them both.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here's Giannis. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Chicago. Prince, the pass to Connaughton. Floats it up for Giannis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Every night there's something that Giannis does on the floor where you just have to put your hands on your head. Wow, what a move.
Remaining in the first 2 minutes.
1:56 left to play in the first. Pass to Jackson. Now Halliburton. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game. And the Bucks making a change here. Lillard's checked in. That's good from Halliburton.
So valuable to this team. Halliburton gives them whatever they need when they need it. This guy is both patient and prolific.
Now, here's Lillard. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Chicago.
And made a big mark at the free throw line as well. He got himself to the stripe a lot and cashed in when he had his chances.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Prince outside. Clock at 6. Rebounded by Jackson. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They lead by 7. Pass to Nesmith. Outside for Halliburton. Shoots. A nice shot by Nesmith. And the Pacers lead by 9.
Nice find by Halliburton. Just a great feel for the game.
Here's Lillard. The kick out to right. Traps in the tray.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
35 seconds left to play here in the first. Now, here's McConnell. 23 seconds left in the first quarter. Nesmith can't get it to go. Bucks trail by 6. And the wide open shot from Connaughton. No good from outside. Now McConnell. Pulls from the top of the key. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
And so it's Indiana holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And thanks to their outstanding defense, the impact Damian Lillard has had on this game has been minimal. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And we're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
The perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. In the post, it's Toppin and Turner. And it's McConnell in at the point guard position. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. Well, every team needs rebounding. Let's check out the league's top rebounders. Miles Turner, fourth.
And you can't win games without rebounding the basketball. That's what has made him such an important part of what they do.
And the Bucks with possession here. 8-point game. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
How many times do we see Lillard just change the face of the game from downtown?
Now, here's McConnell. Mathurin with a screen on Lillard. Back to McConnell. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Shot clock at 5. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Throwing it down on that one. Turner really showing off that athleticism.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Lillard outside. No good off the back of the rim.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Here's Kuzma. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Not the usual shot from Kuzma, but the defense certainly didn't see that one coming.
Pass to Nembhard. Turner inside, guarded by Kuzma.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Lillard finds Kuzma. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
Assist goes to
6 points for Kyle Kuzma. And, Bray, you've seen the way the game has grown over the years. The skill level of the league is higher than ever.
Well, the talent level, Kevin, that is on display on a nightly basis in this league is staggering. But a lot of kids out there watching what's going on. We're going to push this game even further. How exciting is that?
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Now, the team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
And Lillard kicks to Kuzma. Jacks up a 3. The Pacers pull it in.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Back to McConnell. Out of bounds. Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at Indiana. They're 6th right now in the conference with lots of time to make a move. And, of course, Milwaukee, a half game back.
And seeing where Indiana is, they've fulfilled a lot of the promise they showed coming into the season. But they just haven't taken that next leap forward so many thought they might.
They still had enough players take positive steps forward to call this season a success. Maybe they're not at the top of the standings where they'd hope they'd be, but they're in really good position in terms of the playoff picture.
The Pacers making a change here. Siakam's checked in. Lillard, the pass to Connaughton. Pass to Kuzma. And it's sent back by Turner.
An elite rim protector and shot blocker. Turner excels at rising up and denying those shots.
So it's the Pacers now, following the miss by Kyle Kuzma. Siakam finds Turner. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Here's Prince, and the dunk by Prince.
That's just too easy for Taurean Prince.
Pacers leading by 7. McConnell with it. He has 5. Turner for 3. And it's Connaughton with the rebound.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Lillard looking around. Here's Prince. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Siakam left side. And the whistle blows. It'll be on Pat Connaughton. That's foul number 2 for him.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
Lopez, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Trent comes in for Wright. Now, here's McConnell. Turner with a screen on Lillard. Just 5 to shoot. The shot by Turner, no good. Bucks trail by 7. Kuzma outside. The 11-footer, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Well, that's a shot that Kuzma likes, very confident from the mid-range.
And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer, but Greg, he's developed as a passer over time.
And Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader, but he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
The shot by Turner, no good. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Trent. 5 points in the game. They get a hand on it. Kicks it out to Prince. Bucks passing it around. Kuzma. And the 3 off target. Pacers leading by 5. It's McConnell atop the key. Siakam up top, guarded by Kuzma. Trains it from beyond the arc. McConnell's got 8 points.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Lopez sets a screen for Trent. Uses both ends to slam it down.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And stolen by Lillard. Prince in the corner. And Prince with the jam.
If you look at career assist numbers for Damian Lillard, the stats don't really jump off the page at you. He's been asked to score more, but he's a creative playmaker when need be.
Here's Nembhard. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Pass to Siakam. On the wing, Turner. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Mathurin for 3. The rebound by the Bucks. Lillard outside. And here's Trent. Nembhard covering. Now here's Trent. Tight defense on him.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
McConnell kicks to Siakam. In the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Now, you forget sometimes about Pascal's physicality. The guy is 230 pounds. He's a big wing that can throw that weight around.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Your Pacers Youth Dance Team.
Some changes for Indiana. Jackson, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Aaron Nesmith comes in for Benedict Mathurin. And Halliburton subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Here's Antetokounmpo. Inside. Antetokounmpo. Automatic.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And here's Halliburton. He's got 13. Jackson a screen on right. Here's Halliburton. And he banks in the layup. Halliburton's got 15 points.
Now, this is a veteran play call by Halliburton, getting some aid from his teammates instead of trying to do it all by himself.
Here's Giannis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton. And Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively, but how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo?
And here's Halliburton following the three from Brook Lopez. Now, here is Halliburton. 15 points in the game. Siakam passes to Halliburton. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. He's got 18.
A lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got 5 rebounds tonight. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, Brook Lopez started off, of course, as a post scorer, but he's completely reshaped his game over time, becoming a three-point threat and a defensive stopper. He said, I tried to focus more on being a pillar at the defensive end, someone my teammates can rely on. I'm always talking in the paint, letting them know I'm there to back them up. Kevin?
He's got great communication skills, David. Thanks for the report. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Giannis. 11 points in the game. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Isaiah Jackson.
Great to see Antetokounmpo going strong inside. At times, the D has no choice but to foul him.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Pacers have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Right against Halliburton. For 3, Siakam. That shot off the mark. Giannis with some nice D. It's rebounded by Indiana. They've led by as much as 10. When this game is done, they'll be off to Miami to take on the Heat. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And the coaching staff wanting a little bit more of this from Trent, forcing his way to the line.
Milwaukee shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game. No good on the free throw.
2 shots.
And he's good on the second.
Shooting the ball is one thing, but being a reliable, high-character guy is another, and that's what Gary Trent Jr. is.
1:53 left to play here in the half. Halliburton kicks to Siakam. Pass to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Halliburton for 3. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Lopez against Jackson. A baseline J. Lopez, no luck. For the Milwaukee Bucks, they come in off the loss to the Bulls. Now, Halliburton. He's got 21. Pass to Nesmith. Indiana moving the ball around. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Anticipation and length makes Giannis a great shot blocker.
Giannis slashing. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line.
First personal foul.
It goes on Aaron Nesmith. Hey, Brett, where would you rank the Lopez brothers as the best NBA sibling?
Well, they've had storied careers, both of them. Certainly in terms of the argument about the best twins to ever play the game, you could make an argument for them. You had, of course, Tom and Dick Van Arsdale in the 60s, Horace and Harvey Grant in the 90s. But what the Lopez brothers have been able to do, not in terms of their longevity, but in terms of their contribution to their teams, both very different. These guys have to be up there.
Now, here is Halliburton. One of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game. Here's Beauchamp. Three-pointer right. Pacers with the rebound. Nesmith has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Halliburton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Can't be overzealous with Halliburton. When you are, he embraces that, and he got the whistle.
This is his third trip to the free throw line in the game. That's good from Halliburton. Both good from the line that time. 11 seconds left now here in the second. Right, looking around. To the paint. Here's Giannis. And he uses the glass on the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 17.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for Indiana. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Doc. I heard you imploring your team, stick to the game plan and know your personnel. What's that mean?
Yeah, we keep messing up coverages. I get messing up on some guys, but that can't happen.